Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a review of the RLC selection series, specifically this 2022 selections 82 Lamborghini Countach LP 500S. Now, many of you, if you've ordered this, have probably already received it or will be receiving it here in the next few days. And I think this actually came a little early. I don't believe we were expecting this until for another few months. I could be wrong on that, but I wasn't expecting it anyway. But either way, we have it here now, so we're going to take a look at it. Just a quick note, if you're kind of new to all this, RLC stands for Red Line Club, and you join that by going to the Mattel Creations website, and you get a year membership. And what that entails is you get a chance to buy certain cars that are only available through the RLC. Sometimes they have some other things available as well that you can get usually in store. But you have things like the selection series. And the selection series, we had 2 last year. But they're cars that the Red Line Club members vote on, from the casting to the color to the wheels, just different things. And every member has a chance to buy those. There's also a membership car every year that you have a chance to buy. And then there are limited edition cars that you have a chance to buy. Usually those sell out pretty quickly. And we just had a drop the other day on a Dodge Tradesman van that sold out within about 8 minutes. So that kind of gives you an idea of what you're looking at there. But if you want more information, go to the Mattel Creations website. I'll try to leave a link in the description below, and you can click through there. But let's get started with this. Kind of aging myself again, not that I care to, but when I was growing up, first kind of getting into cars, I actually have an old Hot Wheels casting of this that I probably should have broke out for this video, but it would have taken me a while to get to it. But you kind of had the big 3. You had Lamborghini, Ferrari, and Porsche, and each one of them had their synonymous model. They all, of course, had other models, but these are what you thought of when you heard those brand names. And for the Lamborghini, the Countach was it. Now, I have another one for comparison here. I believe this one's from last year as well. And it's the same model, just a different color. This was not a selection series. And I'm trying to remember if this one was numbered. I don't think it was. I don't see a number on it anyway, so I don't think it was limited. I'd have to go back and look on that. But just kind of going to do a little compare and contrast here to these two. Now, of course, this is the... Whoa, we got stuff falling off the table here. RLC down. This is the box that they come in, right? And I'm a real fan of the ones that come in the cases. I just am. I don't know why. Just tend to like them a little bit more. At this point in my life, I'm a display guy, and if it's easier to display, I like it. Will say I do like usually the card art on these. These are pretty simple, but some of these I say card art, box art, I guess is what you call this, but. The boxes look really nice on these usually as well. Now, let's see if I can pop this open. If you notice, I've already had the green one open. I've got the doors down on it. There is a little keeper in these cases, and it keeps the doors up. In this case, I thought I'd try it again here, but this case just really is not wanting to come off. So I'm going to leave this in the case, and we'll kind of go over some details on this one because I'm afraid I'm going to break this case, and I really don't want to do that. But just go ahead and look at this one here. It's a really nice casting. I believe this was ice blue. Spectre Flame paint, as most all the RLC cars are. This one, I love this wheel set. Of course, they both have the same wheel design, just different colors. There are several wheel sets that look good on this casting, though. There's some tampos up front, logo, and some lights. There's a tampo right here, very detailed. You almost have to have a magnifying glass to see that. You see the tail lights, and I believe the back says Countach 500S. And the license plate on this one says Toro Blue. Interior is white, seatbelt details and a few other details in blue. And of course this has the doors that you can open and close. Go ahead and pop this green one out here to kind of show that off. I'm always afraid I'm going to break these off. But you see here, they open and close pretty nicely. Fits nice. I'm going to leave these up though, because there's a few things I want to talk about when we're comparing these. And on this one, just to go ahead and give it a look, Spectraflame paint as well. This one has some matte black details, spoilers, some engine bay, fender flares. Interior on this one's tan and black. Both really good looking castings. Of course, it's the same casting, just with some different coloration. So, and on this one, what does this one say on the back? This one says Spec 500 for the license plate, so pretty cool. I actually really like this one. I like the color combos on that. That's probably my favorite one that they've done so far. They've done a few of these for the RLC. Now, getting back to the blue here, I do really like this paint, and I really like this wheel color. It goes well with it. Kind of puts me in mind of the Super Treasure Hunt Corvette we had last year. It was a little bit different color blue, but kind of, I think, had these same or similar wheels. And I just think it's a nice, clean look. So, I mean, you can say a lot of good things about this casting. It looks good. I think the Lambo fans out there will be happy. Kind of hate to do the video this way, but I think I'll just be better served by giving my two criticisms about this casting. One to this one specifically, and the other to just the casting overall, the way they do it right now. So first off, I'll say there's something about the interior of this one that I am just not a fan of. I think it was a good idea. I like the idea of having the white interior here. I think what throws me off more than anything is the color of the blue inside. But the whole interior just looks like paint. It looks like somebody took a paintbrush and some like a little can of paint, or a little tub of paint, and just painted it. I don't know if that's the best way to explain it or not, but it doesn't seem to blend with the casting. It looks out of place, more fakey, more toyish, if you will, which is kind of silly because we're talking about a toy. But if you'll kind of compare it to this one, the interior looks much more natural. Which part of that is the color choice, but I don't know. It just doesn't look it looks like it belongs there to me. You know, it's more natural color. It doesn't look painted. It almost looks like it was molded that way. Maybe that's a better way to put it. It looks like it was molded in these colors. And this one doesn't. It looks like it was painted with a paintbrush. So, my other criticism is about the casting in general. And I'll go ahead and we'll just leave that one like that. But if you'll notice, the tampos on this are really nice. And the taillights look great. Now, they're surrounded by black matte paint. But, and in the same way on this, these right here really just stick out like a sore thumb to me. They just don't seem to blend in with the rest of the car. Where all the other tampos look like they're part of the car, these look like they made it, and then they was like, oops, we forgot to put these on here, and they just stuck some stickers on. So they don't blend in. They just kind of look a little off-putting to me, which I hate because I love the casting, but it's kind of odd looking to me. Now, maybe some of y'all don't care about that. Some of you may like it. I don't know. Just like the interior. Some of y'all may love it. But I'm not a fan of it. I don't know why. So, anyway, hopefully this helps you guys get a little bit closer look at this casting. Overall, it's a nice casting. If you wanted one, I hope you picked one up. These should be available on eBay if you missed out, if you weren't a member, didn't know about it, missed the drop for whatever. I think you can probably get these still relatively without a huge markup. Normally on some of the like selections cars, they don't really go super up in value because they were available to most people that wanted them. So if it's something you missed, something you're interested in, you might check it out there, or check out some groups on Facebook or people on Instagram. Those are usually pretty good places to pick up some of these items as well. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments. Be happy to answer any questions you might have or try to help you out. If you like what we're doing here, give us a like, subscribe, And if you know anybody else that might be interested in this channel, learning about Hot Wheels, seeing some of the sets and drops and boxes that are coming out, feel free to share. We'd love to have y'all. Have a good time and look forward to doing more videos and sharing more with you. Good luck out there. Everybody have a great weekend and happy hunting.